In this lesson, we'll learn how to work with selection handles. We know that our ship's group is also a control. However, in order to access it, we'd either have to select one of the objects contained underneath the group, let's say our ship control, and hit the up arrow until we get to that node. So we just have moved up in hierarchy. Or another way is to do that from the outliner. You can grab it from here. However, that's not too ideal. So instead what we can do is grab its selection handle, and we can access that from our attribute editor. So with the group selected, let's go ahead and head over to the attribute editor, and we'll want to scroll down until we find our display tab. Here it is. So let's go ahead and expand it. And then at that point we can go ahead and view its handle by simply checking the display handle box. Alright, so what you can see is a little icon has appeared. If you do not see the icon, head over to your show menu and make sure you have handles checked. But still, I think we can go ahead and place the handle in a much better spot and right at the very center, just so it's easier to see and grab. So with that said, with the group selected, what we can do is use our selection handle channels. So we see 3 here, representing X, Y, and Z. So let's say if we wanted to bring the handle up, well, we can go ahead and use the Y-axis channel in the center and just go ahead and control drag. However, we'd be here for quite a bit if we took this route. So instead, let me go ahead and show you a faster way you can do this, and that's via component mode. I'll go ahead and press F8 on the keyboard. See a lot of points here, so what we now need to do is go ahead and switch to handle mode right here at the top. Alright, so what we see here are smaller handles for objects that are parented underneath our group, and then we can see that our group itself has a different handle icon. That's simply because it has no parent, and we'll go ahead and take a look at that in a second. But with the handle selected, watch this. If we were to go to our move tool and start to translate this up, you can see our value changed in the attribute editor. Alright, great. So I'll just go ahead and bring this a little bit higher. Much better. Alright, so at this point we can now hit F8 again to exit component mode. Just so FYI, if you go back to component mode and you need to edit your points, you don't want to see these handles, remember to go ahead and uncheck that at the status bar. Okay, great. So now it's much easier to go in and grab our group object. Great. Now remember, the icon changes depending on if whether the object is parented or if it is fully independent from any object in our hierarchy. So you can see the ship is not parented to anything, so it has this icon. However, if we were to group it with Control G, you can see that now the icon has changed. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and undo that with the Z key. And now that we're done here, what we'll do in the next lesson is learn how to create custom attributes. So that's going to be a really cool topic.